Hello everybody, it's Emily here from Phoenix Gateway. How are you this evening? It's been quite a long time since I've actually done a reading, and that is because I went overseas at the end of September, and I did have my card deck with me with every intention to get around and doing a reading while I was overseas, but it didn't eventuate, and I also gave my card deck away as a gift to someone on my travels. So I've then come back. I've had a lot on my plate and doing a lot of my own thinking work, deciding what it is that I need to be doing at this present moment, where it is I need to be at, and you know, there's a whole heap of things that are going on in the background. But really important that I come back, and I'm back now. And it's even more beautiful because within the next half hour, I think it is, or within the hour anyway, we do have the full moon in Gemini worldwide. So the energies, I don't know if you feel energy, but you can feel it ramping up, because energetically the last couple of days in particular, the Schumann resonance has been going absolutely crazy. Actually, it's probably more than a couple of days, but really quite significant. I've noticed the last couple of days we've had a lot of solar flares as well, and the solar flares, they also interact with the ionosphere. They the Schumann resonance, they affect us as well. And what we're seeing are these massive shifts that are occurring energetically, and we're feeling them. And it's not just us that we're going to feel them, it's also our earth that is going to be affected by it as well. And you know, it is something that is not uncommon for these shifts, these changes to take place. And as we, I've spoken about many a times, we're really talking about a fractal reality, and that is that everything is self-similar. So as above, so below. What happens on a large scale also happens on a smaller scale. So just coming back to the reading, this is actually a reading for the 27th of November to the 3rd of December. And I'm really looking forward to bringing to you this reading because I'm doing it a little bit different. The reason being is that last night I decided to pull a few cards for everyone. And I was going to just do a little, like a little Instagram video with a little voiceover on it. Anyway, I've pulled out the cards and I'm looking at the cards, and my son was standing next to me, and I said to him, look at these cards, look at the numbers of these cards. And actually, I've just seen something else, which it's really profound. I love that word. I used it a lot, especially when I was in Egypt. And by the way, I've already got my next tour to Egypt up online on my website, www.phoenixgateway.com.au or www.seedofthesoul.com. I am using both websites, but Phoenix Gateway is the mother, or the, it is, I call it the mother. She is the nurturer, that's for sure. But she is the parent company of Seed of the Soul. Seed of the Soul is the travel aspect. Anyway, if you're also on my, if you get my emails on my database, you will receive emails there as well, or even just following me here. Let's get back again to the cards. Oh my God, it just feels like there's so much to talk about at the moment, and it's all been going through my head, and it's all very exciting because I feel that's an aspect of what Gemini, the full moon in Gemini, is here to do. It's that aspect of allowing us to see what it is that we want, the clarity in what we want to put out there, what we want to let go of, what, at the story that we need to release now. And we do talk about it a lot anyway, because it is a big aspect of why we're here, why we came into this three-dimensional reality, and what we're here to learn. But it's about really focusing on the stories we want to create. What is it that we're here to manifest? So let's look at these cards, and I'm going to show you why they are really quite awesome. Unfortunately, because of the angle I'm sitting on, you can't really see it. The first card that I pulled out was the clarity card. The clarity card there is the 34. 34, 3 plus 4 is a 7. The next card is the inner child. Okay, the inner child is the 41. 41 is a 5. The next card to come out is the 43, which is all about meditation. Okay, this is about expansion of consciousness, and we're here to manifest and to bring in what we will at this point in time in our lives into the physical aspect, and we all have the ability to do this. Okay, so let's actually look at the cards here and just look at the numbers. This is what we call a palindrome. This is what I've just noticed now. You have the 34, 43, 43, 34. That is a palindrome. Palindrome is something that is the same forward as it is backward. Okay? We then have the fruit of life. Okay? The fruit of life are the 13 spheres of information. This is the 13 spheres of knowledge. It is the information that we can either use to, on an external aspect, about finding courses that we want to do. It's in our lives, maybe there's something new you want to do, but it's also the introspection. It's also about going within and creating the healing. It's about understanding if right now, what is it that you want to do? Do you, especially with this full moon right now, do you want to sit in your same story? Okay. And many of us, we all do it. We've all done it. We may not all still do it, but we're a victim of our own circumstance. Why? Because we allow ourselves to sit in our stories rather than go, you know what? I want to bring in a new energy. I need to release that aspect of self that no longer is needed on my journey of self-healing and self-discovery. It's no longer on my journey of what I'm here to manifest into my life. It can be about healing that inner child. Maybe that is what this card, the representation is. Now, look at the top card. It's a 41. Look at the bottom card. It's a 14, another palindrome. Seriously, I've only just noticed this as the reading is going on. I looked at it last night and said to my son, look, it's 75757. And I've actually pulled up on my computer. I'm sitting next to my computer right now so I could read to you what it means, because this is just amazing. Okay. And the last card, so it all fits in, it all makes sense, is a 7 again. All right. It's the hexahedron. This card is all about our foundations. This is about what we are here to create for ourselves in this reality now. If you add up 3 7s and 2 5s, you will actually get the number 31, which 3 plus 1 is a 4. And 4 is all about foundation. Now, I cannot make this reading up. This seriously came out like it is, and I am doing the video now, and we're hitting that time of the full moon and the energy that comes with it, that Gemini full moon. What some of the words that I've written down here actually is that Gemini provides inspiration for what we need to break out of our patterns that keep us limited to a certain story and hence a specific reality. Okay, so what is this telling us? What are we here to create? We are here to manifest, to create, to wish upon that star, and to bring in what is it that you want to manifest. What is your thought patterns? What is it that you want to create in this time for you? How do you want your reality to start looking? Okay, what work are you doing to get there? What are you putting out there? Maybe, as I'd said before, when we look at the palindromes, so going back, this is telling us it's time to do the inner work, the inner healing work, okay? This is about the inner healing. And as we do that inner healing, as we let go of that certain story we've been holding on to, it might then mean, right, because it's that mirror aspect, that as we start healing that aspects of the inner child, the trauma that we have gone through and we've held on to an energy, right? We're letting that go, and we're going to start to relearn different aspects of ourselves, and we're going to heal ourselves, go on an inner journey. And, you know, really that's where my beautiful Egyptian tool for next year comes in, the seed of Sechem. The seed of Sechem is the seed of power. It's about you standing in your power. We look at Sekhmet. Sekhmet is the element of, she is the element of power, and that's actually how you tell her apart from the other lionesses, is by the actual hieroglyph, which is the Sechem, right? It actually looks a bit like a torch in a way. But what she is the powerful destroyer, but she's also the powerful healer, and she's the fierce mother, okay? And she really is, in my, you know, that element of fire and water, as she is able to cause that destruction and bring that element of fire in, but at the same time she can bring in that healing aspect, and she can work with that element of that soothing element within that water aspect. And when we're thinking about it that way too, we can see the Merkaba. There's a lot of information that I can talk about at a later date on that. So coming back to the cards, you know, when we want to create and manifest what we want in this world, it is for us here, the 34 and the 43, it is about meditation, it is about mindfulness. I personally don't just meditate because I've never really been able to do that. Where I find I do my best work is actually in water, in a body of water. I will go and bathe with magnesium salts, bicarb, so I'm also doing a cleanse of my body at the same time. When I was in Athens and we were at the Oracle of Delphi, the main message I got was to spend more time in water. Water is malleable, water stores memory. We are over 70% water, so you can only imagine what it is that we are creating as we are working with that element of water. It is, you know, such a huge aspect of our lives and what it represents, okay? So again, that palindrome, and here we are creating our future. This is the foundation, and this is what we're here to strengthen. So I want to read, before I go, what the numerology of 75757 is. Okay, and this is reading it from the numerologyguide.net. Very much the ones I read, they're all very similar. So this one is this one says the 75757 angel number is particularly powerful and carries messages of success, luck, and abundance to those who receive it. This number carries an intense vibrational energy representing the energies of wisdom, ambition, and liberation. The numerology of the 75757 indicates good fortune, prosperity, and opportunity ahead for those who accept its vibration. The repeating sevens represent spiritual growth, inner intuition, and inner strength. This number often appears when a person is undergoing major life changes or moments of enlightenment. In addition to this representation of spiritual growth, this powerful angel number can also signify new job opportunities or situations that bring luck into your life. The 75757 is a divine sign representing the importance of trusting your higher self and choosing to believe in your divine purpose amidst any difficulty you may be facing in life. When you are presented with this powerful combination of numbers, the angels are communicating that they believe in your divine potential to manifest great successes and abundance into your life if you trust yourself enough to follow their guidance. This particular combination brings a message that you are strong enough, courageous enough, and deserving enough to overcome any challenges and adverse circumstances may be trying to bring against you. I'm going to share this particular page on the when I put this up. Seriously, it is the most profound reading I've ever done, and to have actually pulled these cards as I have, and the one thing I've learned in all my years of learning and studying, okay, is actually looking at what I'm being shown on every level and seeing the message in it. There is a message and a sign everywhere and for everyone, and you've just got to pay attention, okay? And then you've got to follow through. As Billy Carson says, you know, knowledge isn't just power. It's when we start to actually take the knowledge and do something with it, okay, that we actually create the power. So it's putting it into action. And I have to agree, because I am extremely knowledgeable. I have so much information, but I've sat on a lot of it and I haven't put it out there. Well, you know what? It's time. So have a beautiful week. Enjoy this beautiful full moon. Put your crystals out. Write your intentions. Let go of what you no longer know, stories that you no longer want to hold on to. And I'm sending everyone so much love. All the information for my Egyptian tour with Yusef Uyan, October 2024 will be there. Any questions, you are welcome to email me and we will work out. I'm happy to do a call with you if you would like to know a little bit more about the tour. I also have a sale on at the moment, Christmas sale, 15% off all most products. So if I will put the product code down also in this video, and you can go on my website www.phoenixgateway.com.au. So amazing to come back and talk to you guys, especially on this note, and I will speak to you soon. Have a wonderful week. Bye for now.